Hi guys, I wanted to chat to you guys today about Project Pan and my thoughts on it. Not an update because I'm not doing an official Project Pan, but I was like, let's just have a chat. And I was like, I kind of want to do my makeup for the video. Why don't I do my makeup while doing the video? What? Hello, this is going to be a get ready with me. Let's just get started first of all. I'm using the Avene Cleanse Micellar water and I'm using this reusable face wipe. I'm still getting used to it. I was sent this from Eco Pads Australia, someone who I've bought pads off, and you can get these off her Etsy store. I'll leave it linked below. Not sponsored. I use makeup cotton pads really regularly, and how good would it be if they were reusable and I could just wash them and reuse them. We're gonna apply a bit of that. Get that in there. I think I applied way too much, but YOLO. We just flowing with it. So while that dries, I'll just tell you that I have got notes on my phone for this video because I wanted to actually talk about particular things. The overarching theme is, why even do a project pan? Why do a project pan? Why pan a palette? Why try to focus on empties? Like, what is the point? I was given this idea when I watched Kat do a video on her channel Kit's Snitch, and I'll leave it linked below. One part of the video she was talking about the Project Pan community and wasting product, using it up versus wasting it, and I was a bit, oh, that's really interesting. I haven't thought about that before, and I wanted to share my thoughts. I'm gonna apply some MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I'm just going to work it in with a brush. Let's start with what I think the point is of the challenges for me, and then I'm going to talk more about the whole wasting product, just use it later on. For me, I've kind of grown into a better understanding of Project Pan, Pan That Palette, empties and all that kind of stuff. At first, I wanted to do it to get stuff out of my collection, which sounds kind of weird. And I kind of got that understanding because I watched people doing Project Pan challenges on YouTube, and often they would have products in there they were just trying to use up to get out of their collection. But for me, as someone who was new to makeup, if I was trying to get it out of my collection, it was probably because it was a really bad purchase and it doesn't work for me at all. And then trying to force myself to use it would just make my face look really bad, and I wasn't loving it. So I kind of failed a lot to begin with, and I still am not that great at it. But now that I've been attempting it for a couple years now, it's more about being reminded to use makeup regularly and reminding myself to actually finish off products completely. Just finish it up. It's not the end of the world if your favorite product is finished. If you watched my empties video, you would know that I struggle to finish products up completely. Like, I just want to save onto it and hold onto it forever because I think my life is going to end if a product I like finishes up and it's gone. But there's more products out there. It's going to be okay. I'll probably be able to buy it again if I'm that desperate for it. Probably have something in my collection that could replace it. It's going to be okay. Since starting my beauty Instagram a couple years ago, my beauty product collection has just gradually kind of, I just have a lot more stuff. And it's like really good stuff that I like. A lot of the stuff I get, I just have to give it away because it doesn't suit me. I can't use 20 lipsticks. Or if I did a lip swatch video, yeah, I want the whole collection, but then I can't use up the whole collection, and it's just not what I want to do. So for me now, rather than trying to pan products or use up products that I don't like to get out of my collection, because I have products coming in semi-regularly from PR, I prefer to just give away or throw out products I don't like, because like, what's the point? I have products coming in anyway, so if something just really doesn't work for me, if it makes me look really bad, doesn't suit my skin tone, I hate using it, I'm just gonna give it up. But if it's a product that doesn't break me out, doesn't cause me deep internal distress, is okay, might be a little tricky to work with, but isn't that bad, then I'm keen to hold on to it and just kind of use it and use it up and get use out of it and value out of it rather than giving it away or throwing it out. Okay, I should probably start putting more things on my face. I'm using the Lorac Pro eyeshadow primer that I got probably a little too long ago, but it's a little sample size, so I'm trying to use it up like a good person. Speaking of Project Pan, I'm currently trying to pan this palette, the Lorac Pro, just because it's a nice palette and don't want to leave it till it gets super old. I don't expect to use up this palette, but I'd love to hit pan on a few shades, so we're gonna have a go at that right now. Did anyone else grow up saving stuff for special occasions or saving stuff for, you know, special parties or places you were going or times of year. I grew up in a family that didn't have lots of money, and whenever we got something that was special or a bit more expensive, like an item of clothing or like a special food or even like beauty products, there was always this concept of saving something. Saving your special outfit so you don't ruin it for a special day. We always used to love saving our Easter chocolate. We never ate it like quickly. We like to save it and hold on to it. And I don't know if that's something that you guys have done in your past, but for me it's something that I've struggled with because I just hoard stuff. I just don't like finishing up products. But when you think about it, it's so rare to come across a product that is so unique that you will never be able to buy anything like it again ever. I've never come across a product like that, and I just want to be woken up to the fact that it's okay to use that product. It's actually a good thing because otherwise it's just gonna expire, girl. Like, you just need to get that, use it, enjoy it, and then let it go. So I've been working on that lately, which is why I started my empties videos, which I'm so excited about. Like, you have no idea. The past couple of years I've also been trying to declutter my life a bit more, and now that me and my husband have bought a house, it's kind of good because we can be like, this is something we will use regularly, this is something we won't use regularly, so we can boot it out the door. Probably over the past 3 months I've just fallen in love with declutter, project pan that palette videos. Ones I watch the most are from Kat from Kit Snitch, Hayley from Just Buy the Makeup, Lauren May Beauty, and I also watch Jessica Braun. I think she's really cool. She's a bigger YouTuber, but she has really unique ideas, and she doesn't have a huge makeup collection. She likes paring things down, decluttering, project pan stuff. Does she do project pan? I'm pretty sure she does, or she does very similar videos. So there are some stints in this palette, but I'm yet to see any pan, which has me totes discouraged, which is why I haven't updated you guys yet, because I'm like, what's the point if there's no pan? Although the shade Cream is getting close. Oh, can't wait to hit pan. Another reason that I enjoy project pans and that I love being a part of the community is seeing pan. If you don't know what pan is, I'm gonna put an image on the screen now, but it is honestly the most satisfying thing a makeup user could ever see. Unless it was an accident and you've only had the product for like 2 days and you stabbed it with your nail, and that would be heartbreaking. But otherwise, if you're someone like me who likes decluttering, you're like, yeah, go me. I'm getting value and use out of this product. Actually, I have a product here that has got pan on it. Not on purpose, but I'm still kind of happy about it. It's NARS Casino Bronzer. My favorite bronzer of all time. You can get this in the shade Laguna, which is a bit better for lighter skin tones, but this is perfect for mine. Super sturdy case, a nice mirror, and beautiful pan. It also hasn't crumbled away or anything, like I've still been able to use this normally. Back to this palette, which is we're gonna do this together. We're gonna do this. So there is a makeup group on Facebook that I really enjoy being a part of. It's called the Pam Fam, I think. And people just post about their project pans they're doing, their struggles. Lots of photos of people showing their makeup with pan, and it's like, oh, so satisfying. And it's actually really encouraging and a good reminder for me to work on my project pan product. When I say project pan products, I mean pan that palette products, because I'm not actually doing a project pan. I think I will unofficially though try to focus on some makeup products to finish them, but I don't want to put myself in like a box of doing a challenge because I'm already trying to do 2 palettes. And I think my empties videos are enough to give me motivation to finish up makeup as well. Man, when I'm just chatting, I seriously could do my eyeshadow forever. I've been doing this for a long time. I've got things to do today, places to go, people to see. Oh, I need to hurry up. Let's just chuck some shimmer on it because you can't go wrong with a bit of shims. We got a bit of champagne, a bit of LT bronze. I don't know what that means. Little tall? Oh, this is a bit glittery for my liking. Ooh, I hope it doesn't fall out too much, otherwise I will look like the glitter princess and I have to go to the bank today. Not really the look I'm going for. Let's hope for the best. This'll do, this'll do. I'm just gonna put a bit of the darker color on my lash line. Okay, that's on my face. Before I forget, let's talk about what I think the difference is between using a product or focusing on a product and wasting it. It can be tempting to waste products when doing a project pan or a pan that palette because you get that gratification of using up a product. But I've always been someone who loves playing by the rules, and for me it breaks my own personal rules to waste a product. What's even the point of playing the game if you're not going to follow the rules? That's my opinion anyway. I prefer to focus on a product, try and use it. I consider using a product like at home if I'm not going anywhere still okay because I'm learning, I'm practicing, I'm working out what works for me. If I try a product and it doesn't look good, I'm going to take it off my face, and that's okay. I don't consider that a waste because I'm learning how to use the product better, what is not a good way to use that product. But I'm not a fan of just, you know, slathering glitter highlighter all over your entire body and then having a shower and washing it off. That just seems stupid to me. So I'm not really a fan of wasting product or squeezing out too much product out of a tube on purpose and then having to wipe it off. I would never do that on purpose, but I do like the idea of just focusing on a product and just giving it the love it deserves. And I am someone who just forgets to put on makeup or forget to use products. I enjoy putting on makeup. It helps me with my anxiety, makes me feel good, makes me feel like I'm doing something creative. So it's not a negative thing for me to want to remind myself to do my makeup more, but I just find it's not always my priority. My priority is often food or scrolling through my Facebook feed. You know how it is. I would love if you guys commented and told me who your favorite project panners are to watch, or what pan that palettes you are doing this year to help encourage your sister, because I have not seen any pan yet in the products I'm trying to pan, and it's making me a bit sad. Also, I should say that at the start of the year I broke my collarbone, which I know a lot of you know about. It just meant I didn't work or wear makeup much for a while because I just had other things I was worrying about at the time, like trying to heal and trying to work out how to live my life without using one of my arms. It was struggle. The struggle was real. I'm gonna pop some concealer on next. It's a gorgeous looking product from Fenty. One of the products I'm just trying to, you know, get some use out of because I legit bought it, did a first impressions on it, and then never used it again. I don't think it's a bad product. It's not my favorite concealer, probably because it's just the tone's a little bit funny. And I think I prefer the Maybelline Age Rewind, if I'm honest. But it does give the skin like a nice dewy finish, and it's flippin' beautiful and easy to apply. You know how you have those days when you just don't care, your brows don't look perfect? For me, that's pretty much every day, but today in particular, I'm just putting it on. Please don't judge me. Okay, I have my brows on. We're getting there, people. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm just gonna put some powder on my face and try not to get it on my black clothing that I'm wearing. The trials of someone who wears makeup. First world problem. For the sake of real talk, I will say that I'm not actually that good at project pans or pan that palette challenges. I'm actually kind of bad at it. If you look at my past YouTube videos or my blog posts, I usually fail, and you know, I'm okay with that. I don't want to fail this year, but just know this conversation is coming from someone who ain't that good, but I enjoy the challenge of it. This is another palette that I'm trying to pan. I like to mix all these shades together to just do a highlight. How do you like to use these powders? Tell me so I can work out how to use it more. And put a bit of blush. I have no idea how I'm going to use up these blushes. They look so big. But you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy the process, not waste the product, and have a good time. I do love the fact that project panning and decluttering and trying to use up makeup is gaining popularity with the beauty community online. That's kind of how I got more into it this year. I just saw people I watched doing it and I was like, I want to get amongst that. I want to feel the satisfaction of using up makeup. Wow, I feel like I've done my whole face. That was easy. I am going to put this Body Shop lip definer on later. This is from my pan, that advent calendar challenge I'm doing, which I'm actually doing okay. I should update you guys soon, but I'm not going to put it on yet because I'm about to go eat a sandwich. Anyway, that's my kind of rambly, ranty chat on my thoughts to do with the Project Pan That Palette Challenge Empties community. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you like? What do you not like? Just a quick refresher, I like the satisfaction of using up products and just being reminded to use product. I don't like wasting, or I guess the negative feelings you would feel by not meeting challenges. I try to not think about that and just enjoy the challenge itself. But leave me a comment and I'll chat to you guys in my next video. Bye!